Welcome to Trust the Cones. Hey guys, welcome to the Trust the Cones podcast.
Back again 1 week later, so we're actually recording stuff.
Yeah, we're doing things.
It's exciting. We were out trying to duo Palkia for our videos and such, and we got a good one. It was, when we entered the lobby, it was boosted, and then while we were waiting, it turned to Sunny, and we fought against Fire Blast. So we fought boosted Fire Blast, and we duoed it.
Yeah,
we did it. It was 30 seconds or so was the win, and
yeah, 29, 30 seconds, somewhere around there.
I'm pretty happy about it.
I'm absolutely happy about it.
And then while we were trying to find this thing, the first one we found had Draco Meteor, because of course it did. We start getting all kind of alerts and stuff that there's apparently new move changes and stuff.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of staleness in the game, so I think opening up new moves is going to be exciting.
New moves, and apparently moves are going to be different in PvP. They might not be as good as they were before and things like that. So
yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, it definitely keep us busy, that's for sure.
Yeah, and also, new Pokemon.
Yeah, so we're on the nearby right now, we got something. We don't know what the heck it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know this generation nearly as well as I do the previous ones.
I don't know this one at all. Yeah, anything this, I mean, I didn't know any of it before, but I haven't studied it that much. Last ball, boom.
Nice.
This is my first unboosted Palkia. We've been lucky. We've had wind or rain the last couple days, so I did max one. I like it a lot. It's useless against Outrage, but it's good in general, or against Draco Meteor, but it's good in general. So let's go catch this thing.
Sounds good.
So you guys get to follow along with us as we drive through and chat a little bit, refill our bags, and then also maybe find some new stuff and slowly hear about new moves and everything. But I guess while we're going to get this thing, you want to talk about the PvP tournament that you finally played in?
Yeah, I finally made it into a tournament. It was online. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I don't know why I waited so long.
It is like surprisingly fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. It's
cool.
intense.
As cool as it's online, it's a lot better in person.
Yeah, so this one is online, so it's not quite as good as, you know, beating somebody and rubbing it in their face. No, but it was it's a lot of fun. We had a lot of good competitors in here. And,
it was a very tough field. We had 11 people in our online league. We're gonna have a lot more next month as people become better friends. But it was a very, very tough group. And I lost twice. I don't ever lose twice.
Yeah, I beat you.
You did. Bill beat me, and he legit crushed me. And part of it was my fault because I totally forgot that Whiscash crushes Marshtomp. I don't know where my brain went. So I'm playing the match, and I'm like, why am I losing? Like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to auto-switch that. Duh. You
also held on to a charge move a little bit too long, I think, on the one
I got
battle.
Got very greedy.
Yeah, you got greedy.
You didn't crush me. It was 2 out of 3, I think, right?
No, I won 2 overs. Yeah.
You won 2? Oh.
Yeah, you didn't beat me. And those were our first 2 PvP matches we've ever played too.
Oh God.
So I'm really happy about that.
Want to play Master right now?
Nope.
So Bill ended up going 3-1, and because of the way the weird pairings work, he has a chance to get 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, I think, depending on tiebreakers. But essentially, the final rank doesn't matter because it's all about, you know, like, you want your ranking to improve, and a 3-1 against that particular field is going to only help you. Yeah,
I was pretty happy about it. My loss was, I was a little frustrated. You know, it was definitely my fault. I used a shield when I shouldn't have, and then I also made a bad switch too, which definitely didn't help at all.
What's your take on Boulder League?
It was tough. You know, there were some things that I wanted to bring that I didn't bring to try and counter other things. I was scared of Melmetal a little bit too because I didn't have one to bring. It
isn't that good in Boulder because it's really, really good against Skarmory and pretty much useless against everything else in the meta.
I don't know why it made me so nervous, but
have you fought against it much yet?
Just once.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
I don't see this thing.
It's supposed to be here.
We're gonna find it. It's gonna be awesome.
And my bag is full. It's gotta pop up.
Of items? Yeah, I mean, we're on the stop. I'll circle the parking lot.
Where is this thing?
Yeah, my problem with Boulder is I find it to be extremely narrow, and there it is.
There it is.
It's like
shield on.
This thing looks awesome.
Yeah, it does.
So I think that there were 11 teams, and I think 4 Pokemon were common in all 11 teams.
Yeah.
So that gets a little boring, and I mean, a lot of matches came down to like what you led and what they led and if it worked out for you or not. It's like guessing if like you should lead your Breloom now or not use Breloom at all, you know. And
that Breloom is one that I wanted to bring. I love Breloom. I use it all the time in battles, but I actually didn't bring it. It was one that I was going to consider to switch out last minute, but I forgot and got caught up with work and everything. So
it's usually so good, and normally like I don't know that I've ever lost a match when someone didn't have Breloom.
Yeah,
because I always run the March Stomp and with Scash combo. But apparently when I play like garbage, it doesn't matter, does it? I thought the format was narrow. I thought Skarmory was just too good, and the fact that like every team had to play one and had to have an answer really limited the options.
Yeah. So
I'm excited. In early Twilight testing, there doesn't appear to be anything quite that powerful. Early on, people were like, Krogunk is amazing, and I think it's mediocre in all honesty. Yeah. Which sucks. It's a really fun, cool Pokemon, but I find myself winning a lot more when I don't use it than when I do.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised by it, but it's one of those things where everyone has counters, and if they have like 2 Krogunk counters and you don't play one, then all of a sudden you're so far ahead. Yeah. The thing I've been really impressed with so far is Quillfish. In early testing, it's performing really, really well, especially as a lead, because other than Venusaur, nothing in the format outright just crushes it. Yeah, I have a Venusaur I can use for it. I don't have a Quillfish yet. I have one Quillfish that I might bring up. I'm not sure. So I think I told you, there was the one day where I caught the 2 shinies. It was the Arcanine and I hatched the kidney stone thing. I don't know how it's called. Kidney stone? Pineco? Pineco, yeah. That's great. So I hatched, I got those 2, but I was much more happy because on the same day I found a Tentacool and a Quillfish. That's awesome. And that's just how Pokemon Go has changed. But yeah, so I have excited about random stuff. My wife and I were in the city playing yesterday, and you know the kids are like catching the regular stuff and being excited, and we're like catching Nidorans and like, yo, it's a Nidoran with defense exceeds, it's awesome! And PvP has really changed what you look for, which I think is really cool. It's going to change a lot more now that moves are all different, so we'll see how that plays out. So I guess going too deep into Twilight doesn't make a lot of sense because, I don't know, Machamp can throw rocks at things now. Yeah, that's crazy. I haven't spent much time looking at the new moves yet, but we do know that Machamp can get Rock Slide. And Ho-Oh can get Hidden Power. Hidden Power. Yeah, which means in theory you can get Hidden Power Fire. In practice, I'll get like Hidden Power like Ice or something useless. Yeah, right. Yeah. So I'm glad you finally played a tournament. You should join the online league that we have. Yeah, I mean, if you do Great League, I'm happy to do it, because that's where all my Pokemon are. Well, the other thing we do is, like, fun stuff. Like, the tournament we're going to do in February it's Ultra League. But you can't use any Legendaries, Mythicals, or Pseudos. Interesting. So, essentially, you're using the stuff that you maxed for draft randomly. And, me and Dan have been testing the meta out a little bit, and it seems really balanced and fun. You don't have that, like, overwhelming Giratina problem or Melmetal problem or something like that. Yeah. You have a wide variety of stuff. So, and we're doing it, instead of doing like a Swiss thing, we're doing round robin. So everyone who enters has a whole month to play everyone else once. Well, that's fun. I do like that. I just also have to look and see where my Stardust and everything is too, because I've used a lot recently. I went from over 3 million to under 1 million now, so. Well, we were supposed to trade a special tonight, this shiny special. I don't have the dust to do it. Yeah. So, it's I used it all. I had to max my, whatchamacallit? The dragon we just fought, Palkia. Yeah, and I mean, I understand. I'm sad because I wanted that shiny Caterpie. It's not going anywhere. It's yours. It's yours. I also maxed the Golbat recently. Interesting. It's better than Crobat. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually really freaking good in Twilight. Again, barring move changes and stuff. Because Crobat has a slower poison move, and it has Poison Fang or something that fires like constantly. Gotcha, yeah, because I have a Crobat that's like at the perfect level. Crobat's really good too. It's not like an either or. But I also have Golbat too that I can power up a little bit if I want, so. Yeah, it's nice because the second move is really cheap to unlock. I love those 10,000 unlocks. Yes. Alolan Raticate is really good, which I think is hilarious. Yeah, it's so funny. But the problem is it's good at level 39.5. So I don't know that I want to spend $250,000 dust. Pump it up. On a rat. Hopefully I find a boosted one. But then the boosted ones have attack that's too high, so they're not the best. Yeah. Raid boss rotation. Niantic did the Niantic, where they put out the wrong raid bosses initially. You saw that, right? They put out all the Ho-Oh bosses again. That I thought something didn't look right. Like all the adventure weeks came out, and then it came out to a new rotation, which frankly I am totally indifferent about.
I just like that Shinx is back.
I did a Shinx yesterday. I was really happy about it being back. And I'm happy about T-Tar being back because I have not soloed it yet.
Yeah, I haven't either, so that's definitely on my list of things to do. I tried to one morning before work.
Yeah.
But I didn't go private lobby, and other people jumped in, so that didn't happen.
Nice.
But I beat the T-Tar, and I got to work on time, so that's all that really
I guess
matters.
it's a big win.
Yeah.
The work on time part is better than job loss.
Yes. Although I do love my new job, so.
It's a good thing.
Yes.
It's a very good thing. I love the hours. We should get to hang out. It's
yeah.
The big in-game news, I guess, would be the fact that we no longer have that hone event going on.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought was a relatively okay event. I thought it was a lot of things that were pretty easy to catch for a change. So Gotcha did some work. And then I liked that the 1,000 Stardust for catching 10 Zigzagoon quest was really good.
Yeah, because they were everywhere.
Yeah, and the Wurmple quest was easy. I had a bunch of Wurmple saved, and I could just pop through them. I got 200 trap benches.
Nice.
Yeah. So I don't know. It wasn't the best event ever, but I thought it was closet decent, you know?
Yeah, it was okay. I wasn't mad about it.
So, but now that it's gone, it's just so weird, like, not seeing an event.
Right?
And when it's first time in 2019, it's been like that. I wonder how long they're going to keep it that way.
I'm sure not long at all.
I would assume.
They love their events. People seem to play more and spend more. And
how great was it having everyone be out for Groudon and Kyogre?
that was really fun. I didn't do as many as I would have liked, but I also got my shiny Groudon, and I was kind of content.
Yeah. I did a lot, not as many as I wanted to, but I mean, I ended my raid passes, which was like 70 some raid passes, plus the 14 daily ones or whatever.
Wow.
So yeah, it was. I mean, that's an awful lot for me for 2 weeks.
Yeah. I still have a ton of raid passes, so I'm ready for anything that comes. I have like 300 some raid passes.
How hard are you going to go on Palkia?
I'll probably do a decent amount of them. I want a good one, so.
At this point, my plan is I got like 25 or 26 candy. My plan is to get enough to unlock the move, because I already maxed the one.
Yeah.
So get enough to unlock the move, and that'll be good for me. So I'm looking at a pretty free pass month, maybe step it up at the end, maybe a few duos here or there.
I got, I have 400 rare candy right now, too. And I'm
nice.
Not sure what I want to dump into. I'm thinking about doing another Ray, but I kind of want to wait for Ray to come back, too.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
The Ray is so useful right now, because when it comes to Palkia, like, you have Ray so far above any other counter.
Yeah, I have 3 maxed out right now, and I have a 4th one, a decent one that I could max.
Oh, you got to do it. You got the dust. I think it's worth it.
I kind of have the dust. I mean, I have 900,000, and there's PvP stuff that I want to do.
And if moves change and the whole thing shifts to, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I need to unlock a Machamp with, you know, maybe more than one. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm psyched about that. Because, I mean, I was just in a conversation about Stone Edge Machamp and how good it is. Like, this is way better. It's a direct Lugia answer.
Yeah. I like that they're mixing things up and changing the metas around and stuff like that, too. Because things can get stale very quickly.
Well, PvP got stale incredibly fast.
Yeah.
I mean, we have some of our friends, like, are done with Great League. And I think Boulder really put a dagger in it.
Yeah.
But they really got bored in Great League pretty fast. Because it was like, all right, so I'm fighting Skarmory again and Azumarill again, you know?
Yeah. I love Azumarill.
I love it, too. I don't mind fighting it either. Because you get to use your grasses against it.
Azumarill, you weren't using in Boulder.
No, not in Boulder, but in regular grid.
Just regular, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely in my team that I use the most, I think, is Azumarill, Marowak, and Alolan Marowak. And, man, now I can't remember. What is it? Oh, my Flygon.
Oh, okay.
That's my main team that I was using.
I don't like
I really like that team.
I don't like Marowak at all.
No?
I get angry about it.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't think it's good. It bugs me that everyone uses it.
I have it with Fighting Fast move, and then Fire, and
Bone Club or whatever.
Ghost.
Is it cheap to unlock?
I don't remember. I just did it because I like it.
It definitely looks way cooler than other Pokemon.
Yeah.
It has that going for it. I wonder if they're gonna, like, make Dragon Breath worse. I mean, that would be if I was doing PvP, like, the first things I would do would be take down Counter and Dragon Breath.
Yeah.
Because they really, really, really missed on Giratina. Like, that thing is just so darn powerful.
Yeah. I still need to max one and bring a couple up.
I don't have one that I'm gonna put dust into, and it stinks. I really want to.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about doing a legendary trade. We could do that.
You have Giratina?
I think I have a couple. Yeah.
Oh, I'd trade for Giratina in a second. What do you want for it?
Giratina.
No, I don't have any.
Well, I don't know.
I did so few.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7. One of which I would keep, obviously. So
I would not trade me. I would not trade me a Giratina. I would swap them for Giratina.
Yeah.
As much as I really, really want one, I don't. I think it's hard enough to get right now in the competitive community that you don't want to.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people re-rolled them early on. And,
yeah, that's the one thing that's good about not trading things all the time.
you have a lot of everything.
I have a lot of everything.
Well, our area really, really like stopped rating Giratina was out.
Yeah.
People were doing 3s and stuff, and I guess we were very big in the draft at that time. And, like, everyone kind of ignored it, so there's just a lack of them existing. Latias, the same thing.
Yeah.
Latias is really good, but that's when our community was super big on draft. So no one was rating tier 5s.
Well, I have some of those to reroll too.
It's another one you could really get something good for.
Yeah. Yeah, I finally hit over 1,000 trades, so that was cool.
It's exciting.
Took me a while.
We started on our Discord the 100 Club. So in order to make it, you need to have 100 million XP, and then at least 4 others of a bunch of different things, like 100k catches, 100k spins, 100k berries fed, 100 or 10,000 KMs walked, 10,000 eggs hatched, 100 gold gems, 100,000 hours defended, which I'm surprised you didn't have. I think I was ahead of you.
I have 80,000.
I have 77 or something.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I guess I'm below you. But
my gym game has been slack. It's non-existent, I should say, anymore.
Whereas I throw in the same gyms where I sit for weeks. So
I'm not even in a gym right now. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do without gyms. Like, I think they're so useful because I can throw a Melmetal in them.
Yeah.
And then get like candy.
Yeah, just I mean, I try to throw in when I'm driving by and stuff like that, but it's just not, either they're full or,
yeah,
you know, they're not the right color, and I just don't feel like taking the time to stop and take it over anymore and things like that.
It's so rare that I fight a gem. I mean, the only time is to get a quest that says battle a gem and gives me something worthwhile.
Yeah.
And usually it's at a traffic light or something.
Man, I do not want to spin these stops, apparently.
I'm going with 20.
I know.
In our main drag of this town we're in right now, there's 2 new stops this week, which is very exciting. Hopefully you guys are also getting some new stops. What happened is Ingress kind of changed the requirements for reviewing stops, and it opened a floodgate of new things being reviewed, and therefore new stuff appearing in the game.
Yeah, and luckily we have a lot of active Ingress players in our area.
Very much. We're very blessed.
Yes.
So thank you, Ingress players. I don't know why you play that boring game, but I'm glad you do.
I looked at it a very, very long time ago once, and that's all I did. I looked at it and I was like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's props to them. They make the world go round.
Yeah.
And they're smart about it too. I mean, like, they really understand like the S2 cell mechanics and everything, and like they stack things close together, and it's really impressive. I'm so glad that someone cares to do that, so I don't have to.
Because we know you would.
Yeah, I mean, if we... Well, I don't know. If I lived in an area where things weren't great, I probably wouldn't play. Like,
That's
I think
true.
Being in a place where we have a couple of towns by us that are really good, and in one park it's massively good, kind of changes that dynamic and makes me want to play more. Maybe not the other way.
Yeah, being in a good area definitely helps. I feel bad for the people that, don't have things in their area.
We put up the guide for Rayquaza and Groudon duos. And someone's like, well, how do I do it if I don't have a friend to do it with? And I just can't imagine being in an area where, like, you don't have gyms or stops or people to play with and everything. Like, this is a really good community game, and if you can't have a community, it's...
Yeah, I don't think I'd play the game.
Yeah, I always wonder that when the rural people complain, like, my closest stop is 3 miles away, and I gotta walk, 40 minutes to get a spawn. And, like, why don't you do something else?
Yeah.
I genuinely don't get it. Like, I don't think I would play this game. And I mean, like, when I was in New York, I saw like hundreds and hundreds of people playing, and it was on a really, really cold day and stuff. And I feel like if I was in New York, there's no reason why I wouldn't play. It's just
absolutely
too fun not to, even if you just barely care about the game.
Yeah, New York is insane. Any like major city, really.
I have to use a super effective on this gym right here.
Go for it.
See, I got a quest, and I battled a gym, and I battled exactly once.
I'm kind of disappointed there's not more new Pokemon around. You know, we saw that one right away, and I was like, all right, cool, maybe there'll be more, but no.
I think the problem is we lost our radar now, you know?
Yeah.
So it was able to, the one we saw was all the way across town. And
yeah, but if we don't have, I mean, that was only one.
Yeah, you think we can get more?
I'm interested in the, Tangela, let's see, that can be, no, that's not live yet. Or you know what? Let me restart my game.
Restart your game, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't restarted in a little bit, so.
I was annoying. I brought her into the champ to get a super effective move.
And you killed it too fast.
I one-shotted an Absol. That's a really, really small Absol.
It's probably from an egg.
Or a quest from a while ago, and then just let it fade.
Oh, no, yeah, it would be from a quest, not an egg, because an egg would be...
Egg would be the same size as the raid. Now I'm punching a Spearow, still not super effective.
So let's see here.
Now I'm punching a Magikarp. This is quite a gym.
There you go. Tangela can be evolved.
What about Piloswine? I imagine it can't until Community Day, right?
No way. I don't think so. Nope. Yeah, not yet.
What about Lickitung?
Lickitung can, and you know what? I think I'm going to do one right now.
Nice. The world isn't ready, but we are.
Because I have a hundo. So I actually have 2 hundos. So I can leave one as a Lickitung and evolve one.
That's perfect.
So let's do it. Right now. Boom. Done.
I'm excited to see this thing. What does it look like?
We're about to find out.
This is so much better on a podcast than a video.
You guys can evolve your own and see. Oh. That's pretty hilarious looking.
I mean, I could certainly say that it exists.
Oh man, that's interesting.
How did I not get a super effective with a Machamp on this entire gym? Apom was in the picture. You think that gets a thing?
Let me see. Apom can evolve.
You doing it?
Not right now.
No.
No, I'm gonna wait because I have 2 there. I don't know what their IVs are, so I mean, I will eventually do one. That's for sure.
Nice.
It's just a matter of when.
All right, guys. We thought we recorded a podcast. It may or may not have recorded, so this may be our intro, or this may be our halfway point. So right now, we're in the car. We duoed a Palkia. We came out of the duo and found out that everything changed with a bunch of new moves and stuff. And right now, for the first time, we're looking at a post on Reddit and seeing the new moves. So Arbok gets Dragon Tail. Clefable gets Meteor Mash, which we think should be interesting. I mean, it's such a strong move that it should do something. Alakazam gets Ice Punch, or Fire Punch. Wigglytuff gets Ice Punch. Machamp gets Rock Slide. We talked about that earlier in the pod.
You skipped Ninetales.
Did I?
It was Psyshock.
Ninetales gets Psyshock.
Interesting.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Machamp gets Rock Slide, which has huge application to Master immediately. Muck gets Thunder Punch. Can't think of a use. I mean, what's good against poison? Yeah, Psychic and stuff doesn't do anything. Weezing gets Thunderbolt. Starmie gets Thunder and Ice Beam. Ice Beam's interesting.
Yeah.
Jinx gets Focus Blast. I don't see a use for. Right where we realized we weren't recording was when we saw Kabutops gets Waterfall.
Yeah.
Which I think is darn cool.
That's really good.
I mean, at the very least, it'll have some draft application and maybe something else.
Yeah.
Aerodactyl gets Rock Slide. Whoa! That's good as hell.
Yep.
Because that thing was useless, and with Rock Slide, it should be functional.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Snorlax gets Outrage.
What?
I don't know if that...
Snorlax gets Outrage.
If a Body Slam Outrage Snorlax with Lick. That's not bad at all. I mean,
that's interesting.
It's a bunch of type coverage.
Yeah. That's really interesting.
Ampharos gets Power Gem, who cares? Ursaring gets Shadow Claw. So you can go Claw and close combat with him. He had counter. I don't know what Claw's... Hey, he has it.
Yeah.
Mantine gets Bullet Seed. Odd. Houndoom gets Flamethrower. That's really a nice addition for Houndoom.
That is.
Donphan gets Mud Slap, which is better than no fast move, but still not a great one. Miltank gets Thunderbolt and Ice Beam, just what you wanted. You're gonna like this one. Raikou gets Shadow Ball.
These are very, very interesting.
And it'll be nice to have a second move for Raikou. I don't know when you would use it.
Ever use it, yeah.
But it's there. Entei gets Iron Head. I don't think I'd ever use that.
No.
Suicune gets Ice Beam, which makes it slightly less horrible, but it's still horrible.
Still horrible.
Ho-Oh Hidden Power is one we talked about already, which I think is a huge one.
Yeah.
But you really have to get Hidden Power Fire.
You gotta get lucky.
Hidden Power Air or Flying wouldn't be bad either.
Yeah.
Ludicolo gets Ice Beam. It's good cover. It's actually may have PvP application. Because it was the single bars is holding that back.
Yeah.
Chimecho gets Psy Shot, who cares? Salamence gets Bite. What does that do? I don't think it does anything, right? I don't when you're not using dragon moves.
Yeah.
Salamence. Deoxys, Speed, and Defense both get Thunderbolt. So that's huge on speed. Because Thunderbolt is really fast. I mean, it was fast in PvP, barring changes. So if you can get one of those off like super quick, you got a chance. Luxray gets Hidden Power. I don't think I care. Alright, Roserade gets Grass Knot. That's a big deal.
That is.
Because that's a much better move than what it had.
That's a, yes.
Honchkrow gets Sky Attack. That's huge too.
That's really good, yeah.
Drapion gets Bite. That's massive. Magmortar gets Psychic. I don't think I care. Togekiss gets Flamethrower. Interesting, but I don't think... I mean, Ancient Power and Dazzling Gleam are both really good. Alolan and Ninetales also get Psyshock. Alolan Muck gets Snarl. What's the fast move for Alolan Muck now? Bite.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming they didn't change moves, Bite's is better.
Yeah.
These are good.
That's interesting. That's a big shakeup there.
Yeah, I think there's some interesting stuff here.
I like it. I think a lot of it is more for PvP application than anything.
It sounds that way. I mean, it didn't sound like any of those would change raids except for draft in the thing of the waterfall.
Yeah.
What the hell's it called? Kabutops.
Kabutops, yeah.
Which is a nice change.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish taking this gym that we were sitting at.
Oh, is there any thing I could special attack?
They are all like dead. That's why I decided to battle it.
Nice.
I'm not gold here, so I was like, yeah, I'll just take this real quick.
This is a really competitive gym back when we cared.
Yeah, I know.
It was very, very hard. Sooner or later I'll find the gym I could do something with.
I think it's almost dead.
Wow, we've been here long enough that I spun it twice. It's exciting.
We had a lot to talk about. We had to...
All right, so if we lost things, we did PvP this weekend. We had a tournament online. Bill beat me. He bragged about it. He's a jerk. He enjoyed it. It was Boulder. Boulder's boring and limited. Twilight seems awesome, but it may not be awesome because we don't know what the move shakeup's going to do. The mistake with Boulder was the stupid Sky dude was too good. Skarmory is just too good.
Yeah.
We do a Palkia. Palkia is fun. So I'm seeing that raid bosses may have changed, not just raid boss power may have changed.
Yeah. Interesting. It's a big shakeup.
It seems like a big thing. Still looking around, everyone's posting. Everyone in the world is posting pictures of Hidden Power Ho-Oh.
Huh. Anybody get a good one yet?
See a Meteor Mash Clefable people are posting about. I saw Pidgey Manning, who writes for Game Press, is sitting there with it's a crappy 10-10-10 floor Ho-Oh, but it has Hidden Power Fire.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, we said all the moves already.
I got my Licky Licky.
It's awesome. Yeah, like we evolved the Licky Licky, or Bill did. Let's see if there's anything else of note before we go back to what we're doing, which is a podcast. I wonder how often they're going to have shakeups like this. This seems like a pretty big deal, and given the cost of PvP, I'm kind of hoping we don't have this happen very much.
Yeah, you just have to unlock second moves for everything.
Check Gardevoir. I don't think it's out, but it's in the picture.
Oh, for Ralts?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Perugly's available. I don't know what that is. Looks like some weird kitty.
I think that's a new. That's not an evolve.
There are some big changes coming. You may notice that Pokemon that appear in raid battles are more powerful and sturdy when you challenge them. Plus, some moves that certain Pokemon know may be stronger or weaker when used in battle. That's kind of what you said before.
Yeah.
I'm seeing if anyone's reported actual harder raid bosses. We fought that Palkia, and it seemed like exactly the difficulty it should have been.
Yeah.
It was hitting hard, but it was because it's the first time we fought boosted Fire Blast.
Yeah.
Still looking. So new Pokemon found in the wild. Combi, Glameow, Perugly, Cranidos, and Shieldon.
Well, we got the Shieldon.
Yeah, I think Cranidos evolves into something good. I have no idea, though. I'm really bad at this. Nothing new reported in raids yet.
Okay. Well, we'll really find out tomorrow, though. With raids coming to an end today, it's kind of hard to... Because whatever was in there was going to be in there.
We will definitely hear a lot from our European and Asian friends overnight, too, which will be nice.
Yeah.
So they got to get to work and get some stuff for us.
Wake up to some news, and we'll have some stuff for another podcast next week already.
I know, right? So anything else you want to touch on? We talked about Mammoth Swine Community Day already, and that still is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm trying to think of anything else.
We covered a lot again already.
I know. I hope the thing actually recorded. We had a good first 20 minutes to the podcast.
I think it did.
Yeah, it's a matter of when it actually dropped off. Maybe they missed you getting the licky.
Well, they know it now.
We may have missed the noise because we were laughing so hard.
Yeah.
It's definitely a possibility. Alright, this gym here has to have something I can super effective charge. Flygon.
There you go.
Oh, I can ice the hell out of him.
Because he's dragon.
He's dragon and ground.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. And the people are gonna hear me do it too. Saying I never fight gyms, and here I am going out of my way to fight it.
Yeah, right? It's the only thing in there.
And it's gonna die.
And we're gonna take over the gym too, because
you're not gold here either.
I'm not gold here either.
I promise you I will put a melt in.
Oh, I don't go after gold gyms at all. And then, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if we're here, might as well.
Well, I mean, I'm fighting this thing with a Jinx.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. I was reading the Palkia guide today, and it was just funny how, like, Jinx isn't an option anymore. After, like, forever Jinx being an option.
I wish Articuno was viable.
I know, it would be so nice. I'll use that now. That's what I will hit this thing with. If it ever lets me in.
Probably not. I'm gonna beat the gym before you even get it.
I know, right?
I'm not actually battling him. Gonna let you
kill it once.
Get your move.
Alright guys, thank you so much for listening. It's a little crazy podcast because we did not expect the whole move reshuffle.
Yeah, it went all over the place. But so thanks Niantic for the content.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty psyched about it. Honestly, I think that PvP was getting stale, so it's nice to have a shake-up. And yeah, we'll see what comes of it. Yeah, I cannot wait to go in PvP now and see what changed.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. We'll be back soon with more updates and let you know how things are working out for us.
Alright guys, talk to you soon.
Bye.